seventh day of Christmas, Rob Top Dave to me. Exit level by P. Gunny, buff the spot boy the tones, constellations by Dwazery. Lucid Neighbors by Tyrod's Broadcast by Ivy Teal, Future Fun 2 by Jonathan, and Sine Waves by Dorami. I'm recording this at like 11 at night. It feels very awkward. Hello everyone, welcome back once again to the 12 Demons of Christmas. It is time for my 4th level, Exit Level by P. Gunny. This is a Radiohead themed level, using exit music for a film. Now this works out very well for me, because I happen to be like the biggest Radiohead fan of all time. Wait, hold on a second. This can live in the shot. This is my OK Computer vinyl. And I'll set it right there. Now that Peach can join us on this adventure. So let's just hop right into a practice round. Actually, before that, I should say, I'm very excited because I can finally not speak in uncertain terms. This is happening, and I have the schedule full. So this is the 7th video you're watching. You should have seen at least 2 of the guest videos by now. So this level has kind of unconventional gameplay. It's very timing based, and does a lot of these slow kind of like late clicks. These duels where you like fall off slopes. I don't actually know if you have to fall fully off of the second slope. I think you do. But the timing kind of looks like that. And then you have this like kind of staircase part. And there's actually some tough timings in here. And it's also very spammy. Yeah, so this level was really intimidating when I was first learning it. Now that I've learned it though, it's really not that hard at all. It's very muscle memory based. And also kind of visual difficulty, because like this part is very blurry on one with shapes and with full detail. This is the first level I'm doing in LDM just so I can like see, because it's really hard to see what you're doing otherwise. And I mean, after I get better at it, I might switch back into full detail, but for now I'm playing in low detail. So the hardest part in this section is just the orb timings for the drum rolls. To some of these you have to click like you can't fully spam there sometimes. You have to like kind of do the spider orb 1, 2 and then do the other orbs, but it's usually between 5 and 6 clicks. So for this section it's just, and then you click late on this slope. I think this part is just 6 clicks. Like that, and then you just kind of fall into the transition. I actually never fully learned the click pattern for this. I think I can just do 5 clicks. Yeah, and then it's just a spider orb. And I think that's 6 clicks there. I don't count them yet. I probably will. It's kind of inconsistent. And this is kind of little like nerve-wracking ending part. I'll go back to the beginning of this part actually. I think this is an awesome way to end this level. Like, I would have loved to have felt the intensity of this from 0 when I was still bad at the game. Like, to do this, like, as like a, you know, hard demon hardest when you're at the skill level, like, this would be so intense. I just love the atmosphere of this. And it just ends with some simple cube jumps. Once again, surprisingly not that hard. This might end up actually being easier than Constellations was for me, which was actually a medium demon. This is a hard demon. But very much this hinges on the learning aspect of it. It's very contingent on if you know what you're doing and you can see. So speaking of that, we're just gonna hop into start pause, try to do a little run. Okay, I did that pretty much instantly. You know, we'll up the ante actually. Let's do this high detail. I'm definitely not turning on shakes. This level's evil with shakes. But I'll try full detail. So definitely harder just because I can see less, but this is doable. I won't cheap out for this. Alright, I think I'm ready to go from 0. So we're just gonna win it. Hopefully I can just beat it in this session. That was something I was not able to do with the last level. Hopefully my videos will hold up to the rest of the people who are helping with this. Because as I filled out the schedule, I'm realizing that because I'm the only person doing like more than a couple levels, I have all the easy ones. And I don't know if those are more or less entertaining than, you know, extreme demons and such. But my hope for the series is that it's just interesting, so it's a wide range of levels and players. And I mean, I'm sure there's people who don't just want to see extreme demons that, like, they may never in a million years, like, reach the skill to play. You know, something like this, I think a lot more people have the potential of being able to beat than, like, you know, a list demon. Which, I mean, neither am I, but I will briefly spoil. There's at least one list demon being done right now. And probably just who's doing it too. First drop attempt. Or maybe second? I don't remember. Second time I've died to that. I don't even know what happens in this alignment. I get to this orb so late and I can't make this jump. I don't even know how that happens. That's never happened to me in practice. Why did I do that? Muscle memory. You failed me. Yeah, so you're not supposed to click up there. You just fall. But for some reason in my mind, that timing needed to be done in that way. Which is something I was doing when I was learning this level. That's unfortunate. Hopefully it does not take me much longer. Boom. Flipped it. Alright. Exit level. This was really fun. This was incredibly fun. Some of the click patterns are like a little awkward. It's just kind of the nature of the gameplay. But like, this was really fun. This kind of oddly reminded me of like a Rust by View. It kind of had that like modern-esque yet kind of artsy like design style. But I think this level is so sick. This is definitely my favorite level that I've done for the series so far. I hope you guys all enjoyed it too. 292 plus 220. It's a little over 500 attempts. That's very close to what Constellations was. There we go. Another level down. Only 2 more to go. My next level will be pretty easy, and then it'll be my finale level, which I'll have to put quite a bit more time in. Thankfully, it's only the 8th, so I have quite a bit more time. And of course, I have to do a lot of video editing and organization stuff, but that's it for now. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.